Hello everyone, this is me, Circuit here, and welcome to Skader of the Month.
Welcome, guys. We are doing things a little bit different today. But first of all, welcome to our October Skater of the Month. Some of the things that we're going to be talking about today have to do with our very large server meeting that we had, where we asked for your guys' input on different things, such as how we run Skade, how we run the servers, things like that. And some of it we're going to touch on today. Some of it we're going to be touching on over the next couple months as we continue to implement changes. But let's start it off with Skater of the Month. And for Skater of the Month, one thing I just want to let you guys know about is this is one of the areas that we will be changing. I believe Nana's going to talk a little bit more in depth about it. But Skater of the Month we have for this month, we're going to be having it for October, November, and December. And starting January, we will be phasing out the Skater of the Month side of it, but we will be introducing, starting this coming month, a little bit different program. I'm sorry, a little bit different program that you guys came up with. And this is going off of a lot of the feedback that we did receive. Hi, PG. A lot of the feedback that we did receive from the big meeting that we had. So Nan will talk a little bit more about that specifically, just making sure. Yep. But for today, we're still doing Skater of the Month. We're still going to do this side of it. So this month's Skater of the Month was suggested by quite a few skaters. Some of the notes that came with that is they've been helping out a lot more recently in a team that they're in. They're always in the support channels and always in different channels giving people support. And overall, just been a great skater. One of the comments even just said that they're overall just a great player that has not won this yet. And that's always very exciting for us to see when we're looking through this. And this month's Skater of the Month, if I could please have Galaxy. And I'm going to say Galaxy because I think that's still how you have your name spelled. But oh no, you went back to Galaxy Wolfeye. Galaxy. So congratulations, Galaxy. You are selected as our October Skater of the Month. And let me go ahead and get your sign changed so Jake can take your picture. And by the way, Galaxy, if you would like, because even though we are changing the format somewhat, we still will be having our hall. The halls will still stay. So don't worry, you guys, even though we're going to be changing how we do this and going to the town hall more format, we still will have this area. It'll still stay there forever. So Galaxy, because you have your Halloween skin on, if you would like, we can always change out your head. No worries. Riley won it last October and they still have their Halloween head in there. It's kind of funny. So, yep. So I just wanted to start it off with our Skater of the Month side of it. Oh, you need a TP? Yep. Gotcha, Panda. 1 second. There we go. So Galaxy, congratulations. I was very excited to see this. Get with me later. We can talk about how you want to do the, what is it called, guys? Nitro. Yep, Nitro. Congratulations! And make sure we get you your map art. I always seem to forget the map art. By the way, and I say this pretty much every time, if you've won it and you have not got a map art, please just let me know right after and I will just grab you one. So I know, I always do say that. All right. So again, like I mentioned in the beginning, we kind of have a lot of things that we will be going over today. So it's going to be a little business-like for a little bit. The next thing that we'd like to do... Oh gosh. Okay. The next thing that we'd like to do is kind of address the elephant in the room, which is that picture that you guys all saw. I got quite a few messages right away. You guys are very excited about it. You're wondering what's happening. You can't keep talking about yourself like that, Blue. You're funny. I'm the elephant. Great. Now you all want to be the elephant in the room. So just a little bit about Skade. With Skade, we are not big on ranks. We're not big on roles. We have seen, as you guys have seen, how that can really taint a community. The expectations of always, I have to get this, I have to be this, I have to do this, or I'm a nobody, right? That's kind of how it got put on us in another time. Here, we've gone out of our way to not do that. Even our teams, their stuff doesn't transfer into the Minecraft game. The teams don't transfer into all areas of Skade. It's just more of that team handles what they're doing. The leads of those teams are what we consider as staff. They are the ones that the Valkyries work directly with to make sure that you guys continue to get everything that you love, everything that you deserve, that kind of stuff. But we've never been really, really big on feeling the need to have a lot of people have all these ranks, because it just really creates an environment of competition. And that's just not healthy. And I think most of you guys, going on the feedback we got when we developed Skade, that was a lot of the feedback we got. You guys just don't want it. One of us. But at times we do need help. The Valkyries need help. And there's sometimes different things that we are very, very specifically looking for. And when someone kind of shows that they are already doing these things, it's not something they've been doing a short amount of time. It's something they've been doing very long term. We tend to look at, can this actually add on to Skade and make Skade a little bit better? We also listen to you guys, right? I have one of the new Valkyries that we will be getting today. One of them, yes, there are two, was actually highly, highly recommended. In fact, I read about it. I've had people talk to me directly about it. And this has been going on for over a year, maybe like a year and a half, is why isn't this person one? So with all that being said, we want to explain, yes, we have two new Valkyries coming to join the Valkyrie team. Both of these new Valkyries bring something different to the table. Again, we wouldn't bring someone up just to bring someone up. It has to be someone that is going to do something that will very much benefit Skade. We look at all kinds of things. We don't look at, oh, well, this person does this really well, let's make them a Valkyrie. For us, it has to really be kind of a full package. Has to be someone that is very well respected, has to be someone that gets along with everyone. A lot of it has to do with who they are as a person. What kind of qualities do they have? Are they easy to work with? Or is it someone that will be very understanding when needed, but also be a lot of fun as well when also needed? And we put our heads together, Nan and I did, for quite a bit. Even Alyssa, I believe, was even part of these early talks. And what we are about to present to you guys is actually something that's been in the works for quite a bit. And I don't mean like even more than a month. Like at last month's Skater of the Month, we already knew we had two new Valkyries coming. They've already been being trained even at that point. So just know, this isn't a decision that was made overnight. This isn't a decision that was made off of any one person's like something that they did that was really great that we made them think that we, came to this decision. This is something that's been in the works for a long time, honestly. And we would like to bring them up and introduce you guys to the last two, not the last two. We'll probably have more Valkyries. The newest two Valkyries. And I was going to bring you up individually and talk about you, but I think I'd just like to bring you up together. I'm still going to talk about you individually a little bit. But can we please have, drum roll, guys, come on, get excited. This is a very big deal for them. Evan and BB, come on up, Evan and BB. I'm already seeing a lot of messages to each other. Told you so. So congrats, guys. Evan, as you guys know, Evan is the one that I've been asked about for a very long time. Evan is the one that I've had people saying to me for over a year now. Why is Evan not? Why is Evan not?
I don't know how I feel about
also in
Evan
some of the feedback we got. What's that?
I was just like, I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about my friend being a Valkyrie now.
I'm your friend. So yeah, it is not going to do anything but enhance the experience. I promise that. So for Evan specifically, we had a lot of people saying, yay, Panda, woo, nice, thank you, Panda. We had a lot of people asking. I know APL is somewhere around here. APL is always on me about it too. Why is Evan not a Valkyrie? Evan has a way with skaters, as you guys know. In fact, Dusty, what you said proves to me why he's going to be such a great Valkyrie, because he is a good friend to everyone. We joke around, as you guys know. Evan and I like to taunt each other quite a bit. He likes to joke around with you guys. I like to joke around with you guys. Evan is going to be more a Valkyrie in the sense how I am, a lot more of a social Valkyrie. Evan's always in the what are we playing, always at MC Park, always in everything we're doing. And having someone else in there that can kind of run things when I'm not able to be there, but have a very kind of similar personality where you guys, trust us enough to come and talk to us if you need to. But at the same time, have your friend, like Dusty just said, your friend, play with. And it's only going to enhance, I think, Evan's abilities as far as what he's already doing and what he has been doing for a very long time. So very excited about this. BB, where are you at, BB? Hello, BB. So as you guys know, BB is not new at all to this game. Some of you guys have had BB as a quote unquote has had BB as a quote unquote admin before. BB is one that we wanted to bring on very early on. We just needed to give a little bit of distance for some things. That was more on the administrative side of Skade, and we just needed to just wait a little bit, wait until we had some time to really bring BB in and get BB going. BB is also coming to the table with some very special skills that we love. If you've ever been on a team with BB or worked with BB, you know BB is very organized. BB has amazing organizational skills. BB is perfect for this to help kind of myself and Nin and now Evan really get our stuff together. Make sure that we're getting those what are we playings out. Make sure that we get our blanks of the month, all those kinds of things that we, I'm not the best with the organizational side, but I like to do those things. And BB, he brings both of those things. He's fun. He's your guys' BB, #blame BB. But as far as perms go, and as far as him and the ability to really help Skade grow, help our brand, help things like that, BB is 100% the man for the job. And I'm very excited. We are very, very excited to have both of these additions. BB will probably crash the server. Yep, it happens. Although Jake has crashed the server, so you don't have to technically be a Valkyrie for that. So, and by the way, the new thing, and Telly, if you would like to go ahead, you are welcome to go ahead and continue building. Telly has made our the Valkyrie little area that has, and you'll see the reason that we look like we're kind of suspended in the air is that's what Valkyries are. Valkyries fly. Valkyries are guides. They help guide you from one place to another. They watch over. And if you think of a Valkyrie, that's what we are doing. Do we make crazy rules and do things how we want? Nope, not at all. In that sense, nothing at all is changing. Skate is still going to be your guys' input, your guys' everything. But having 2 more people to help us with some of this is just a very good move. It's a great move. And so Telly will get that built. You guys will see. You guys have your, is it happening? Evan and BB say hello?
Ooh, hello.
No, in game.
Oh my God.
Nope. Sorry, Evan is officially just going to be a skater. Just kidding. It's coming.
Shame.
Nin's getting it. Nin's getting you set up. So anyways, we're very excited. This is very big, and it's only going to help Skade and improve Skade and make Skade better than it is. We're very excited. Are you guys going to see anything different? Not really, except for now, Evan could, if it's 3 a.m. my time and I'm asleep and Nin's not on and you see Evan can let you a portal. Evan will be able to assist you more in those hours that we just need a little more coverage. And then BB, BB's going to be all over the place. He'll be all over the place. So.
I'm truly very excited. I think it's I don't know. It feels really cool to be able to say it out loud. And yeah, it's just I'm excited to work alongside BB especially.
Yeah, I'm excited to work along by side both of you. And one thing I told both of them in a meeting we had earlier is congratulations. Sometimes we get so business-like and it's like, oh yeah, you're going to do this, you're going to do this. We forget what an honor it actually is to be given this kind of responsibility. And being that we don't have a lot of other things per se, like we don't have this big rank system where you slowly make your way up. We don't believe in that. We don't. It just causes a lot of competition, a lot of hurt feelings when that's not what Skade's about. We're here as a community. We do things as a group. In a sense, the leads almost have more responsibilities than the Valkyries in that sense because they're the ones helping this group of people. They help other teams. They do a lot. There's no ladder to climb. But at the same time, when you do get given something like that, it's really an honor because we say, we believe in you. We believe that you have only pure intentions and that this is what you want to do to help us. So again, thank you guys. All right, so we're going to move on a little bit. Oh, there it is. There's that color.
It's so weird.
So we're going to move on because like we mentioned before, we do have a lot to go over because we are going to touch on some of the things. Nin, did you want me to just continue and go into the new model or did you want to do that?
You can go over that, yeah.
Okay. So regarding what I said right before this is that we're going to be changing the model. And this isn't because it's what our suggestion is. This is because of the feedback that we got from the big meeting that we had, the written feedback, the verbal feedback that day, and the feedback that was in the chat channel. And one thing that was kind of not overwhelmingly, I would say the majority, I'll just use the word majority. The majority of skaters did feel that the Skater of the Month had kind of run its course. Seems to be repetitive, seems to be, it just doesn't, it's not as exciting as it once was maybe. And because of that, we are taking the input and the suggestions that you did have by going to a more kudos system. And we don't have exact names for all this yet. You'll learn that over the next 2 months. But starting either later today or tomorrow, you're going to see a new form that you can fill out. And that form will actually be a kudos form. So let's say that we were all in karaoke and Mod Killer is like, I'm going to be brave. I'm going to sing today. And we're like, yeah, Mod Killer. Jake might write one for Mod and say, you know what? I just want to give a kudos to Mod because I know how scary it is to sing. And I want to make sure that Mod knows that we really thought that was cool. That's a kudo. It could be Dusty needed help digging out an area for a base. And Galaxy's like, hey, I'd like to help you. Dusty could do a kudo and tell Galaxy, hey, Galaxy took their time to help me, and that was really awesome. So that's kind of the idea of a kudo. It doesn't have to be about one particular thing. It's just that you want to give acknowledgement to something good that you saw happen. And during our town hall meetings, which is what they're going to go to, we're going to go to town hall meetings, we will make sure to acknowledge all of the kudos. And you'll have some like ways of saying, do I want to be named as the person? Do I not want to be named? You will have ways to do that. So don't worry if you're already nervous about that. You'll have the ability to do them more anonymously if you wanted. But the idea is we want to make you guys feel validated. We want to make what you did as far as you suggesting, we want to make sure you feel heard because we do acknowledge that some of you probably have voted every month and the person you vote for just doesn't win. And that could feel over time, that could make me feel a little like my vote doesn't count or I don't matter. It matters, trust me. We read all of them every month. But this way we get to honor more skaters each month while also letting you know, hey, we're listening as well. For the next 2 months, we will still continue to do Skater of the Month because we want to finish out the year. We want to finish out the cave, as you guys know, that has the heads in the cave. We want to finish that out. So over the next 2 months, while you guys are getting in the habit of doing kudos, we will still do a Skater of the Month. December will be our final one of the actual Skater of the Month. January, the new system will be 100% in place, and that will be town hall meetings. This will give you guys as skaters a chance to talk. If there's something that you would like to talk about, you're able to do that. Team leads, you guys will have more of a chance to really talk about your team, what's happening this month with your team, what upcoming contests do you have, things like that. So that's going to be how we are going to move forward with the new model for this. Do you guys have any questions at all before we move on? Are you guys excited about this? It seems to be like this was very much the popular suggestion, I should say. No questions? All right. Cool. All right. Well, that leads us into talking about another little server that we have that's about to pop online for you guys to all play on, and that would be Asgard. And little did you guys know, BB's actually been working closely with us on Asgard. He will be the one kind of leading a little bit up, leading this project up a little bit as far as the Valkyries go. So, BB, would you like to talk and give a little bit of an update about Asgard?
I guess. So we don't have exact dates right now. The only thing we can say is that we are working on developing Asgard 2.0. We are getting the server ready. We're getting everything set up, so it is coming soon. I will say keep your eyes posted on the Asgard channels. There are things that we're going to be coming out with in there, talking about features that we'll have on the server. We'll have you guys go through and choose some of the configurations and things like that, just like we did last time. So things like whether we want fire spread turned on, whether we want set homes, keep inventory, all the things like that. It's going to be up to you guys to decide on again. So just keep an eye out for that. We are working on getting everything onto that survey, and then we'll be sending that out sometime soon. And then once we can get all of that figured out and get the server set up, we will get you guys the dates as soon as possible. Right now, it's just coming soon.
Coming soon.
We do plan on, once the server is up too, we do plan on having events and things like that on there. So just keep an eye on those channels more than usual.
Yep. Very exciting. I know I'm really excited. You guys have been, and most of you, it seems like you've already downloaded it and been playing. So very excited for this one. Oh, and too, BB, weren't we gonna this Asgard's gonna be a little different than the last one in the sense of community. So community, because we want to do some events and things like that. So very exciting.
That's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, we want to do some events over there. We want to make it more like a community server like Midgard is versus a Vanaheim type server, if that makes sense. We want to put a little bit more effort and love into Asgard 2.0 than we did 1.0. So,
and that's a big part of what all the setup and everything behind the scenes is too, is we want to have things made and ready. A lot of you already know we are making a much bigger spawn this time. It will be pre-made. You will have like your trains that you can connect to it and everything. We're doing a lot here, so it will take a little bit longer to get everything set up, but we do have a lot planned out. We think it's going to be really cool. We can't wait for you guys to see what all we have, so just keep an eye on those channels.
very, very exciting. All right, well, thank you, BB. All right, so, Evan, would you like to talk for a minute about what are we playing?
Absolutely. So something that we got in the feedback recently was kind of the structure of what are we playing. And something we would like to do is, right now for both the Tuesday and Thursday what are we playings, there are 3 pings. There's one that selects which games to vote for. There's one to select the games we do vote for. And then there's a ping to confirm what game we're playing. So something we would like to do starting from tomorrow is every week, you're going to basically choose the games you want to see voted for across the next week. So when it comes time to vote, you already know what games you're going to be voting for. You already know the selection. That's going to minimize it down from 3 pings to 2 pings, and it will just mean that it's more streamlined. So yeah, it's not a huge change. It's still going to be very familiar, but that hopefully will make it a little more streamlined.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a good move for you guys. Every time I have to ping those 3 times, I cringe myself. Like, I hate to ping again. So, yep. And again, a lot of this is due to your guys' feedback. So thank you for that.
It's a good balance too, I think. So I think that way you still get the important pings, so you don't miss anything, but it's not spam every day. So.
And being that we have been moving towards doing more later games too for the night crew, as we'll probably end up calling it. Sorry, Australians, because I know that's not night for you guys. But one of the things with that is that so our night crew, the people like, let's say Abby's in the call right now. You want to play with us more in the evenings, Volky. Put your suggestions in as well, because when we go to vote in the afternoon, you guys will get to vote. Like when we do the second round of voting, it won't be the same as the first round. So yeah, very, very exciting. Well, thank you, Evan. Appreciate that.
Hey, no worries.
All right. So the next thing I'm talking about, this is another very exciting thing for me. A lot of this stuff is very exciting. I'm very happy today because this is just really all good stuff. We have a couple skaters, 2 skaters in particular at the moment, that do things for Skade in various ways. And that, we have our teams, we have our leads. We do have, but we have 2 skaters that work on other things. And one of those is Jake. And as you know, Jake has been, or maybe you guys don't know, Jake has been designing our website. And Jake has been working on this for a little while now, probably hundreds of hours at this point. And Jake has been working very, very, very closely with the Valkyries doing this. And one of the things that Nin and I had talked about at the time, we later included BB and Evan in this, but one of the things that we had talked about was somehow giving, showing our appreciation and gratitude, but also showing that you do something a little different than others. And again, we're not into the big rank, we're not into, all of that. But at the same time, there was a word that just really came to us that we felt very strongly about. And that is the word developer, because Jake, who is developing our website, has been the dev on this, right? Another person that has done a lot of this would be Volky. So Schultzy, I call him Volky. So Schultzy is also someone that has been putting in a ton of time. If you're in the dev server, which I understand you guys are not in, but if you're in there, you would see Volky's working non-stop. Volky's just working. He's always trying to fix something that's broken. Loki he inherited Loki, and it was just really dead, as you guys know. And, Volky's been spending his time fixing it, getting it back going again, all these great things. Both of them are developing. They're developers. And so because of that, we are going to introduce a new role on Discord, and that is the developer. And so Jake and Volky, you guys are going to see that. It is not separated by rank. Please don't even ask. We're not separating anything by rank because we don't need that. It's not something that, we don't need to separate our two developers. But, and they're also, both are leads, I should mention that. So it's a little bit slightly different color than the lead color, but at the same time, we really wanted to pay tribute to both of you guys and to future devs that we might get. If we have someone come in and, hey, I code Java, I know how to do this, I know that. Great. Do you want to maybe be a developer for Skade? Absolutely. So it's not just that we're honoring these two that are currently doing this for us and have been doing this for us for a while. It's also opening the door for future developers because, as you guys know, we want to showcase anything that you guys can do. Anything that you guys can do, we want to continue that, bring it into Skade. So, all right. So we will get those two things set up for you guys. And that kind of leads into our next thing, which is our website. And for that, Nin, would you like to talk about the website?
Yes, I can. So this new website is gonna be a lot better than the current one. Let's just say it's a lot more customized for Skade. And we actually have a teaser page put up onto the website right now that you can go and visit. And I've just posted the link in voice chat 1 and also posted it in the game. I'll also post a screenshot of look like.
Mine is blank. Oh, there we go. Now it's coming out. Yep. And guys, remember, this is a showcase. Yeah, all of this is still very much a work in progress. We're just showing you where we're at.
With this page, it is somewhat compatible with mobile currently. And yeah, currently the font for Skade Gaming isn't working for some, but I believe Jake already has found a fix, which just speaks to their hard work. Yeah. Jake, would you like to say any words on the website?
I can talk about my favourite thing. If you go down to the footer, there is a theme toggle. You can toggle between 3 different themes. There's also a
that's so
theme.
cool. I like Thor's shadow, thank you.
Odin's Abyss is the best.
Dark mode for the win.
The darkest of
Oh yeah,
dark
and the
modes.
font is a little broken. I see now what you mean. The font will be in our Norse font, by the way. This is just like this is just something that got put together like to show you. And yeah, it is breaking the font a little bit. I can see that. But yeah, that if you look at what the picture Nin posted, that's how it will look going forward. So yeah, and we have a few screenshots we can post too for those that can't follow the link. Jake, if you want to go ahead and post those, you can post those right now. Just to kind of give another idea.
Can I post the wiki one?
That's fine. Yeah. Keep in mind, guys, everything is still we're still coming up with the verbiage. We've already had meetings about verbiage. We're trying to make sure that our wording is as close to good as possible, which, as you guys know, that's always a very difficult thing to nail. Once everything's up and going, we'll take some feedback. Once everything's out, we'll take some feedback from you guys for suggestions, of course, as well. But yeah, this has been huge. One of the biggest thorns in our side, basically, since Skade started, is the website, because we were having to use Nameless, and Nameless is so geared towards Minecraft that it really doesn't help anything that we needed to do as an online gaming community, not a Minecraft server. So this is going to open up the door. We also have things like, our application will be built into the website now. Because one of the biggest complaints we get, as some of you know, I think even Panda and you guys struggled with the application not working. It's never working. Why isn't it working? That was through Nameless. We had zero control over that, but we have a lot of control over this. So huge thank you to Jake. I think I've said thank you about 1 million times. I'll probably say it 1 million more times. This is a lot of work. Jake is doing this, honestly, just out of the goodness of his heart. He had no clue that a developer role was even being made. That was a surprise to Jake today. By the way, Jake, that's why I said you might want to hold off on the one TikTok just a minute. Not the one you sent, but the other one, the team one, because, yep, this is very new and very exciting. So thank you, Jake, again. The website is so exciting. It will be out very soon, guys. Very, very soon. The
And
old one does still
congratulations.
work.
Congratulations
one
to
does
the
still work.
consulting.
Yeah, congratulations, guys. And thank you for being our Skade developers. So, by the way, that is a Discord role only. I saw some of you are pinging in game. Just know it won't change any of that. Again, we don't like to really do anything that is going to cause any form of competition or make someone feel bad. This is just more similar to like a team role. This is the development. There won't be a lead for development, anything like that. They all work very, independently, and they each have their thing that they're doing. So
I have
yeah.
a question. Can we do a mob fight today?
We're not today only because of how long this meeting is, but I believe Nana's going to talk about that a little bit. So, one of us is going to talk about it.
I want BB to do one soon.
Oh, no, BB's not ready for that yet. He's not trained for it. He will be though. Yeah, he will. So they've been trained for most everything, but there's still a few things like that is very difficult to train without anyone. By the way, just to tell you this really fast, do you remember Galaxy when you're like, why is Evan next to my farm that one day? Sorry, Evan was the one that Evan is the one that lit your portal, and he just didn't TP away before he logged out. He was training, so thank you for giving. Thank you guys for the mod Rex lately too. By the way,
it's been good training.
This is what you do.
We're moving on. No, let's go. We have
on the same time. Nothing can go wrong. Nothing.
All right, we gotta keep moving. Like I said, we have a ton to go over today. Let me see. I lost my list though. What is next? What is next, Nin?
Next is the Nspawn build team update. Currently there's not much to really report on, but it's going smoothly so far. We do have quite a few ideas, and right now we're just kind of making some mock-ups and trying to figure out how they'll actually look on the end island. Again, it's not too late to join, so if you would like to join, you can feel free to head over. I believe it's just a few channels down in the build team section, and it should be in the upcoming build section. There's a role you can click to join, and yeah, basically you can still suggest ideas and make a little mock-up for them if you are newly joined to it. Yep. That's basically it for Nspawn.
And even if you don't have a lot of availability, meaning like I could only maybe attend 1 or 2 meetings, or I don't have a ton of time, if you have ideas and things like that, join. Build teams are not just about the builders. They're also about the ideas, the people that terraform. There's a lot of things that you can do on a build team that's not the actual
in the end.
That's not the actual big build. I'm not a big builder, but I do like being on teams like that just for the ideas side of it. So cool. All right, let's see. What is next, guys? My Discord's... There we go. SOTM content stuff. Oh, this is my area. All right, so we do have some things to go over as far as we've got some contests happening. We've got the pack team. If you guys haven't seen, the pumpkin carving contest is in full effect right now. And BB, what's the date that one's due by?
21st, so you have 1 week.
You have 1 week to get your pumpkins in there. Again, I apologize for my horrifying looking pumpkin. I didn't know I could make something look so bad.
I can make worse.
If you have something, if you'd like to participate, please do. This gets put into the community pack. Last year, Moodle was the winner. You guys may or may not remember, and Moodles will stay in there forever. And this one will too. So make sure you guys do that. We have another contest that is ending also very soon, and that is our writing competition for the Spawn team. So Spawn team has put out a second writing competition. And Telly, what is the due date on that one? Telly or Nick?
Beak.
I know Telly was in the call. Is Telly still in the call? I remember Telly had put. Can someone look in? Can someone look in Skate Talk, because it does say that in Skate. Like I remember Telly doing the 1 week warning. I want to say there's a few days left for that one. Or Evan, do you know you're in the competition, aren't you?
What for? I believe it's the 19th. It's the 19th.
The deadline is the 19th.
19th, yeah. Thank you. Okay, so the 19th. So if you are wanting to participate in that, you got 5 days left. So a little less than a week. That reminds me, I really need to get on my book. So
I need to finish mine. I'm not even halfway through.
I need to start.
I'm one of those. I'll probably write mine the night before. So no, I will start working on it. Yes, poor Telly. Telly's got to read all these. Telly will be going on holiday at some point, so we're trying to get these in.
He's
so
got a lot
Telly
of reading to get done
and
for his
reading,
holiday then.
Yep,
He's lots
basically.
to read over his holiday.
And
He's
guys,
gonna
you don't
hate
have
reading
to
mine.
be an award-winning author to do this. I'm in the competition. I think that says everything. So yeah, if you just think it'd be fun to write a story. It'll get put in books. It'll become in the Skade library permanently. So very fun. All right, let's see. Mob vote in Minecraft Live. So tomorrow is Minecraft Live. We will all be hopping in a call here together and watching it together. You don't have to watch it with us if you want to watch it privately, separately. No problem at all. But it is fun when we do get groups together and talk about the mob vote and see what it is you guys want to vote on. We're going to have some fun things. We'll make it fun, but definitely mob vote time. Totally not going to plug what I like here. Let's see. /hats. Yeah, totally not going to walk around with the penguin head on or anything. No, so, but it is fun. These, I understand there's a lot, little drama with it right now, but don't focus on that. This is fun. Mob vote. We want to pick something that we're going to like. We don't want another phantom kind of thing. So yeah, so Penguin Gang, exactly. So if you guys want to hang out with us tomorrow, we can do that. That will be a lot of fun. Let's see, what else do we have? Also for content team, Abby wanted us to give a bit of a reminder about what are you calling this, Abby, for Monday, by the way? I'm not quite sure what you call this. So for those that didn't quite catch what was happening, veneer build off. Okay, so content team is looking to make content, and one of the things they'd like to do is do a contest that is a mall shopping build. It's a mall contest. And Abby needs 4 people to participate in this. And by participating, you are agreeing that you're okay with being in the media side of this. So if you guys would like to participate, my understanding is Abby does still need some participants. Is that correct, Obs? If so, maybe if you want to react to something, maybe react to Abby's yes right now, or if you want to go up into Skate Talk and react, just react. Abby needs minimally 4 people. The winner of this will get to keep what it is that they have bought, or things like that, which is exciting. But you will also get a $10 Amazon gift card, which is very exciting. So and that's just a thank you, because again, we're thanking you due to, it's not a contest to win per se. You're not gonna, it's not gonna be a hall point thing or any kind of anything like that. It's just more of thank you for participating in this, because we're going to make some really cool content out of it. So, yep. So that's all. Also, really quick with teams, I want to give a shout out to Toby and to Linus. For those that didn't know, it is pronounced Linus. And that is the dog and the cat that won our last pack contest. Sorry about that. I meant to say that before plugging in the new pack contest. But congratulations,
they look
guys.
normal to me.
They look really good. To me, Linus is both of them are very spot on. Linus a little more so. But sorry, Toby, my grand cat. Sorry. Linus pet tips. There you go.
I just see a regular cat and dog.
So we do need to, so if you would like to partake in the media filming, the thing that content team is doing, please get with Abby. Ping Abby, ask to talk to Abby. Abby is looking for people to do this. We had a few people originally say they could do it, and now we're not sure if they can. We do understand that it's on a Monday, and I know you guys work and have school. This won't take too long is my understanding, and it's more Abby will lick your boots. There you go. See, you get your boots licked if you decide to participate. But yeah, so if you want to do that, please go talk to Abby. Abby will get you set up for that. Now, really quickly, because I know I've talked a long time, I'm just going to quickly kind of go over the rest of this month, because this is a very busy month. We have Skater of the Month today. Tomorrow we have the Minecraft Live. And then we have a karaoke, skateoke, and then we have FSF. And then going into next weekend, this is where the Halloween really starts for us, our spooky season. And we are going to have 2 drive-ins this time. We're going to do one on Saturday and one on Sunday. We picked a movie for Netflix, and we picked a movie for Disney Plus. A Nightmare Before Christmas is Disney Plus. We understand not everyone has Disney Plus. That's why we went with the second movie. And what's the name of the second movie, guys? I think Riley, can someone type it in game? I saw a ghost. We have a ghost. That's right. Sorry, I was thinking we saw a ghost. So I have a ghost. That's going to be the second movie. That is a Netflix original movie, which means it should be able to be viewed on all Netflixes. So The Nightmare Before Christmas Saturday, and then we have a ghost on Sunday, and we will be using the same area. So it will be decorated primarily for Nightmare Before Christmas, but just know we're going to do the same area. Watch 2 spooky movies next weekend. And then after that, on the 27th, that is going to begin our trick or treat at Midgard. And we didn't put it Spawn, we put it Midgard because it's going to be in various places. If you have a team and your team has anything to do, like mall team, content team, anything like that, that you would like to, have a display where you can pass out candy, things like that, get in touch with Riley or Nin, one of the two of them, and they can talk to you about getting things set up as to where you're going to trick or treat. And this will be Jake, where you'll want to talk with them too. All right. Then after that, which is the very next day, is our Halloween event, our spooky event. There will be a contest, a skin contest as usual. So you guys can start working on your skins for that. The Halloween event will be 3 p.m. on the 28th. The trick-or-treating, though, will continue all the way to November 1st. We understand not everyone can get on all the time. We just want to keep the spooky vibes going for the rest of the month. So all the way up to the 1st, that will happen. Whew, we got a busy month, guys. So that is that. All right, what is next? I keep losing my list here. What's next, Nin?
No.
On the list?
Yeah. Oh, I had lost the list. There we go. I found it. Okay. The warps rules clarification. Did you want to talk about that, Nin?
Yeah, I can. We were just going through some of the feedback from the meeting that we had. And we are looking into potentially adding some additional /warps, making rules a little bit more clarified. More specifically, like the things that you can't do and the things that you are fine and all that, just to make it a lot more clear to skaters, especially like regarding player safety and maybe not necessarily swearing, but like live channels, that sort of thing. And we're also looking at, this wasn't specifically mentioned at the meeting, but we are kind of looking into hull point revamps, because currently the system isn't as motivating to gain hull points as we initially kind of thought. We're kind of looking at how to improve everything and make it a lot more fun for skaters to gain points, sort of thing. Yeah.
We've taken all of your guys' feedback and we've really been trying to see what we can do, the changes we can make. And that's why I said it's not something we can just sit and read to you all the changes. It's stuff that you're going to see over the next 2 months just start getting implemented, such as adding in later times to play. See, we've already been doing that. So we're just trying to take those things, and the rules is one area that we will start talking more about soon. Yeah. All right, let's see. Well, that's kind of it. We already went over the Halloween stuff. We already went over the upcoming events, pack team, contest, which other team? The writing team, the spawn teams, writing contest. Thank you. Yeah, a lot of changes. This was a lot. You guys got a lot of information in 45 minutes. Do you guys have questions? That was a lot. Hey, guys, we did that pretty fast too. One of the things we are going to be adding into is what are we playing on Skader of the Month days. So we won't be doing it today just due to how long we've already been in this call. But usually that will be, you guys will have a chance to kind of say what you want to do ahead of time. Maybe we'll play maybe we'll do a mob fight. Maybe we'll all play Among Us. You never know. It'll just be something that you guys would like to do, especially since I know some of you asked for more weekend stuff because, school week, you've got school or work, things like that. So, yeah. Any questions, though? You guys got any questions about any of this?
I'll be asking voice chat, will Evan and BB still be leads on their respective teams?
Oh, I'm really glad you brought this up because this is one of the things I wanted to bring up.
Question.
Ideally, Valkyries will not be leads because we want to give that position, that opportunity to someone else to further develop their leadership skills. Now, if there's not someone that's already ready to be a lead, someone hasn't really stepped up or done things that would make us say, oh, we feel that they're ready to be a lead, then that person will stay as a lead until someone is ready. But we will be very much trying to find someone that could do that. With Evan and BB, coming up to Valkyrie, Evan is the co-lead to Birthday, but he is the solo lead of esports, right? For esports, we just need to wait a little bit, see what we can do, see where we need to put someone else, see who would like to kind of come up and wants a more leadership type role. And we will replace Evan in the esports world. For Birthday right now, at this point in time, Evan will just stay how he is with Birthday. Evan is also still training. BB, as you guys know, was an admin, so he a lot of this was just a little refresher for him. Evan is learning a lot of this for the first time. So for the first probably couple months, Evan will just take a normal Birthday role, kind of the role he's always had on it. And then we will transition someone into the lead position to take Evan's place. And then Evan will be a Birthday team member like myself. Birthday team is one of the few teams I say I'm actually on as a team member. Birthday team and scribe. Abby was kind enough to allow me to become a scribe of Skade. So I'm very excited about that. I'm going to even write an article, believe it or not. So ideally, yes, we will transition them. But until the last thing I want to do is try to put someone in a leadership role that they're just not ready or they don't want, because that could actually push their confidence backwards a bit. So as we see that someone's able to be, moved into that position, or as we have a chance to talk to more, Ren understands that. As we're able to talk to more people and see who actually would like to be something like that, we can start working with that person to get them ready so that when we are ready to make them a lead, they can transition into that spot. As far as pack team goes, right now the pack team consists of a developer and 2 Valkyries. We no longer need a lead for pack team. Pack team will just be consistent of these people. If someone is to join pack team, they probably would come in as a developer. So yes, or become a developer over time, I should say, is a better way of saying that. So what's your question?
Will BB be in calls more often?
Oh, sorry, Riley. Nothing is really going to change right now that they're not already doing. BB's in calls quite a bit. You just, I think, are at work during them because BB is almost always in our What Are We Playing calls. BB's almost always at MC Parks. BB is a student, university student, as well as working a job. Evan is also a student while working a job. So right now we're not asking of anything that they're not already doing, but you may see more evening calls. You may see, at night when we're all hanging out, BB's at work, by the way. So it's not even like BB could jump in a 7 or 8 p.m. call for my time zone, let's say like a 9 or 10 p.m. EST call, unless it happens to be a day off. BB's at work, and Evan should be in bed asleep.
Yes.
So yeah, and that's kind of again why we went with 2 Valkyries instead of 1 for this, because each one of them brings something, but each one of them has different availability. So that also played in a little bit of our decision. Evan is playing Seely Wheelie a lot. Yeah, at night, by the way, I had someone ask me a couple days ago for we have a restricted rank. I knew nothing about it. I'm like, oh my gosh, yes, we do. Yeah, and I got them added into it. Everything was fine. But by the way, if you guys remember or don't remember, we do have a restricted gaming. You will not see those calls unless you have that role. That does not mean you get to go in there and cuss up a storm. It doesn't mean you get to go in there and do all 18 plus things. Not at all. It's the exact same Skade rules as any other call. You are just able to play higher content game or higher rated game, I should say. But cussing and stuff still has to stay as reactionary as someone learned recently, didn't they? Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And
it has to be a comfortable setting for everybody, regardless of where it's at on Skade.
And for the restricted role, can we have like a button to get like not the actual role, but like one that shows a channel on how to get it, so people know there's actually one?
No, that has to be given by a Valkyrie because not everyone is 18. And not everyone who is 18. And then I have to talk to a parent if they're under 18.
Well, I mean, like a button. Well, like just like a button that sends you to like
how to get the role.
But yeah, that
on how to get it? Yeah. Well, we can do something like that. Yeah, we can add something into the roles area, no problem. Yeah, even if it's just some verbiage or something that says how to get this role, or I'm interested in the role, and then we know to reach out to them. That's no problem.
Yeah.
I do a lot of late
doesn't
night.
have it, please let us know.
I do a lot of late night steely wheelie calls, and there's times where I do them and I really shouldn't be because I have school the next day. But I'm not the most responsible, and I do love them. They're really fun, and I hope everybody knows I don't do those because I was becoming or am a Valkyrie. I do those because I genuinely love doing them. So my engagement with the community.
He's missed some Valkyrie meetings because of them. Thanks, guys. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, fully believe that.
There was I had to. Oh, by the way, driver. Oh, sorry.
We do have a question from event team stuff. Would you guys, for the Halloween event, would you guys prefer a break contest or a build contest at
break.
The Halloween event?
Break.
I think I have most break stuff.
Let's see. We've got Jake, Galaxy, Ren, break. Driver break. Obby build. Magic build, Volky break, Dusty break.
What do we do?
The reason I like break over build is build. I struggle building. That's why, and I can break anything.
It's like you. It's like in the building contest.
Build,
it's like you have to.
I get anxiety.
It's like
yeah.
Why are we saying break or build?
Can I just
hold on? Sorry. Yes, go ahead, Dusty. Finish, please.
Well, I was just gonna say that, like in a build contest, you have to use your minds to come up with a build within a time limit. Whereas break contests, you're just you're breaking stuff.
Yeah, it's a lot less anxiety for me when I have to break versus I have to think. It's
breaking contest.
Yeah, team. Yep. Yeah. Well, you got 2 builds and a bunch of breaks, if that gave you guys what you were looking for. I found break contests. They're both fun, don't get me wrong. We enjoy both. But
when have we even had a breaking? I'd never see ping for it.
Mod every event we do. You should probably try to come to some events.
I'm of the opinion. I say that
it's a staple.
I prefer breaking competitions too, and I think a lot of it's because of the communication that comes with it. You don't have to be building.
Communication.
Building
communication is hard.
It is,
but
especially on the spot hard. Yeah.
I was gonna say though, I'm just gonna finish. Building for me is more like a specific skill, whereas breaking contests I think combine a lot of different skills, and I think that's what makes it more exciting for me at least, and that's why I would vote for it.
And Galaxy, I agree with what Galaxy said. Where if it's break, for me, I would enjoy break, but if it was to be a build, it would have to be a solo build because I clam up really bad when I work with others building. I'm always afraid I'm going to build the wrong thing, or they have it in their head. What I have it in my head a different way, and I get real bad anxiety with that. So, all right. Well, hopefully that gave you guys the feedback you were looking for. All right. Well, any other questions? Even at under an hour, we're doing real well because this was a lot to go over. You guys have been awesome.
Oh, we're coming up on an hour.
Content I did that one. That you mean as far as the what do you mean? Do you want to just talk about it? Because I'm not quite sure what you're talking about. The mall, the thing Abby's doing?
Yeah,
I did talk about it.
Did you?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I told them to talk to Abby about it because we still need 4 more people.
is mentioning Scribe newsletter.
Did you?
Scribe.
any of the other stuff though, the DCG stuff.
Oh
and the
no, I
scribe
did
stuff?
it. I apologize. Do you mind doing that? I lost the where I had that. Do you mind
Yeah, I can
grabbing
just,
it? The only thing I
just
would
read
say
the lines
will
it says. It
yeah,
says,
just the streaming part. Let's hold off a little bit on just until we have more info or until we.
It says,
Yeah.
the line says, and a little update on these Skade TCG stuff, which TCG means trade card game. You don't necessarily have to trade the cards, obviously, but it says at the current moment there have been some holdups, but they are getting the Skade TCG fully on. Wait, well. There have been some holdups on getting the TCG fully implemented. The goal is to have the game released in January. And then going past that, for Scribe, Scribe is going to have a new format for this month's newsletter, so please be on the lookout for that in the newsletter channel. And
It's gonna be very cool, guys.
for that.
Neat.
For the mall stuff, a reminder is this weekend is your last chance to stock up your store to take advantage of the Content Team Mall competition. Temporary stores will also be going up to fill empty storefronts. These will be taken down at the end of the contest. I believe there's also something in there for going to Peachy regarding if you would like to have your shop participate in the Skade Trick or Treat week thing. Yep.
So shop owners, Ren, Galaxy, you guys always come to Dusty. You guys always come to my mind first. Yeah, if you guys want to participate in Trick or Treat, please get with Malteam on that. So you can reach out to either Peachy or BB on that one. Yep. And if anyone would like to do their own trick or treating outside of their portal rooms, you guys are welcome to do that too. So just let us know so that we can make sure skaters know. Just know it would come out of your own supplies, though. That's the only downside of that. And also, by the way, event team, since I have you in the call, for the trick-or-treating for the Halloween contest, for the Halloween party, should we also let them know to bring a stack of something to hand out to? Sometimes it's nice to know that ahead of time. Nen, Riley?
For the Halloween event?
Yeah. Are we going to be asking skaters to bring a stack of candy to pass out like we usually do? Yeah, the Halloween event. Haven't we passed out candy? I remember us always naming funny
That
things.
was Valentine's Day.
That's always been Valentine's Day.
Valentine's.
There's normally a scavenger hunt of
Actually,
items.
you know what? No, I am remembering us doing it. It's just been a while. That's all. It's just been a while. My bad. It's been a while since we've done that. I only know because I remember doing. There was like worms and eyeballs. Like I remember. I'm sorry. That is like.
That was a separate
that's
thing. That was at the event like area. There's already like a trick or treat area.
A trick or treat area. Yeah, I'm remembering honestly something from like 4 years ago. So ignore me. Sorry, ignore me. So, all right. Very cool. Well, do you guys have any other questions before we close out? Again, thank you for hanging in there so long.
Address Jake's question from earlier.
What's that?
None of the rules. Jake asked if the no DMing rule had been changed. Right now, none of the rules have been changed yet. There's going to be another meeting, like that big meeting we had before, to go over the changes. We're just ironing out all the details right now, so there's nothing changed yet.
Nothing
Yeah,
changed yet.
We went through all of the feedback. We went through the forums. We went through the channels. We went through everything. We are just figuring out the best way to proceed with the feedback and implement everything.
You guys will get all that soon. Good question, Jake.
I'll be right back.
That. Okay, good question. You want to trick or treat? Me too, Panda. I'm ready. By the way, those of you that are hashtagging DesertSpawn, that is to allow one block at spawn to be sand with one cactus on it. That's all that is. Yeah. We're not actually changing spawn. So I don't want to... I'm only saying this out loud. I'm saying this out loud so that we don't cause people to actually stress out that that someone wants to change it, because that's already happened in this call once. So let's not do that. Here's the coordinates. There you
Telly
go.
will just remove it.
Go
on the spot.
enjoy the one block. That's all BB's been given is one
Desert
block.
Oasis.
It is what we call an Australian Christmas. So we go out of our way at our Christmas areas to always do the Australians. Well, no, we have like Santa in a swimsuit, you know, like not everybody's Christmases are snowy.
We're about to roll for an hour for this.
Yep, we just did actually. Yep, if you want to go ahead and do it, we're pretty much done unless anyone has a very specific question about something we went over. I'm very excited about the new town hall format. I hope you guys are excited too. Very excited about the kudos program. I'd love to give more of you guys kudos and attaboys and good jobs and thank yous than just one person a month. This, for those of you that remember the old place we came from, this was something that we had tried to get going actually before we left. Telly, you remember, you had to build it, remember? Only that was in the form of books, and this time it'll be in the form of an actual Google form that you guys can put anytime you want. You see something cool happen, you see someone be nice, let us know. All right. Well, with that said, would you want to go ahead and do your outro? Dusty?
Sure. Thank you all for watching. This has been me, Dusty Circuit, here at another Skader of the Month. If you liked what you saw, remember to leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you want to see my next videos, be sure to hit the bell for notifications. And peace out. Bye.
Peace out.
Peace out. Ring, 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 ring. I just got back in time for it.